What's going on, guys? Jessica and Zena here, and we are at our storage unit because today we're going to dig through one of the big bags of action figures from the hoarder buy that I did a while back. Because
we'll see if Jess actually picked up some good stuff or not.
Yeah, when I was thinking back on it, there was one Ninja Turtle in particular that I remember seeing while I was digging and throwing things in the bag, but I kind of got curious one day and started trying to figure out exactly what it was. I knew that it was a Ninja Turtle and that it was clear, so if it's what I think it is, it might be $100 plus action figure. So I've been dying to get here and find time to go through this bag full of toys because I don't honestly remember what all I put in it. Because it was kind of like, it was just really, really hot and I just wanted out of there.
Like
so
today?
Yeah, it's hot today. It's almost 90 today,
It's
but
supposed to be fall.
That day it was like 100 degrees, and so I was just chucking stuff in the bag. Anything that looked interesting, I was just throwing it in the bag. So I don't know how you looked it. So let's open up the storage unit and we're gonna grab that bag. It should be sitting right inside, and then you guys will get a look at a little bit more of what we got that day, because a lot of it's just kind of sitting out. I wanted it to sit out and air out a little bit, so let's take a look at it. The reveal into our mess. Zena's like, don't show this part. That door is so tough. We need to grease it or something, or see if they can grease it for us. So here we go. The light should adjust on my phone here in a second. There we go. So we got all these Alfs laying out. I put all of the Care Bears and the My Little Ponies out. We're going to take some of these with us today because we desperately need that stuff in the booth. Here's that Frankenstein that I got. Probably keeping that whether Zena likes it or not. This was the sealed little toy. That's pretty cool. All the little people. So that one's plush. This one's some other toys. That's the one I want back there. I think that's where it's at. And then there's more plush and My Little Pony. This is the bag that's full of My Little Pony. There's a ton of them in here. Even some plush ones. Look at that one, neon hair. So that's a cool bag too. And then this one here is a bunch more plush. So a lot of really cool stuff in there. Duckies in there. Very cool stuff. So we're going to get to that bag, and we're actually going to end up taking it home because it's so hot. I was going to do it here at the unit, but it's so hot in here that, and outside in the sun, that we're just going to take that home and we'll go through it back at the house. So here, Zena, I'll let you film me trying to get back here to it. Ooh, I was trying to decide if we should put some of these in the auction for Friday.
Do it.
You won't. This video is going to come out after that auction, unfortunately. Hopefully some of you guys were at the Dibdit auction with some of the Halloween stuff in it. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I might look through these and they might go on eBay. Zena, did you know that I got this primary bowl in that dig? I randomly found this out in the shed. Okay, anyway. Oh my gosh. It's really, really freaking heavy. And awkward. Ugh. Thanks.
I got one side.
Ooh. Here, I got it.
Okay.
Oh, bonk. Hey, check out this guy that was laying on top. Where'd he go? This guy. Is it the guy from the Martian,
Hold on, it's right at the top of my head. Attack of Mars? Mars Attacks?
Mars Attacks. It may be Mars Attacks, or it also might be there's one of the Universal monsters that has a big brain like this. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. He's very obscure. Well, most people don't know who he is. We have this figure too at home somewhere.
I thought we sold it finally.
We might have sold it, maybe on Dibdit or something, but I think he was missing the cape and he was missing this. Look at that big guy. All right, so there's your sneak peek, but we're going to head over to the house and we'll go through this a little bit more in depth with you guys.
Ooh, what's that one?
Put that down. That's an Ninja Turtle character. I actually don't have that one. So, all right, guys. Well, let's head on over to the house and get going through this stuff. I feel like my hat's falling down. I need a haircut. It makes my hat fall like this. But, all right. What?
Oh, I thought that was like
I thought you were gonna pluck a hair.
I thought a mosquito was sitting on her hat.
Pluck a hair off my face like Donna did to to Steve over on Happy Art
and
Treasures.
then died laughing about it.
Y'all go watch Happy Art Treasures' most recent video. It's one of their most recent ones that came out on Tuesday. Hilarious video. Go watch it. But all right, we'll see you guys at the house. All right, guys, so we're back at the house in my eBay office, and it's actually 2 days later. So if you saw our Saturday video, you know that we got some major news on Saturday, which was the day that we recorded the intro to this video of us at the storage unit. But we got some big news. After we left there, we came back to the house. Xena sat down to relax for a minute, and I came in and started setting up the camera to record this portion of the video. Setting up the top-down camera and putting the bag on a table and all that jazz. And while I was working on that, Xena got a phone call, and we had to leave. So, we had some really cool news that we got, so make sure you go watch Saturday's video so you can find out what that news was and why we were totally busy the rest of that day and all day yesterday. So we had a lot of things to get done yesterday, and we tried to cram as much as we could in. And by the end of the day, when we were going to finish filming this, we were just too pooped. So anyways, let's start looking at these action figures because I'm excited. They've been sitting in my office for 2 days and I haven't got to touch them and look through them. So they've just been sitting in the exact same spot, and yeah, I'm excited. So let's take a look at them. There's a lot in here, as you guys can see. And please do me a solid. Ignore all of this. This is like my cart with all my cleaning supplies and stuff for listing, and this is some like stuff that I put on Dibdit and things that are to be listed. So you're seeing a little bit of my mess around here. I've got 2 boxes over here. These, they normally have like little cartons of fruit in them. We get them at Costco. And I'm going to be putting these action figures down into them as we're going through them so that I can organize them and then stack them. So let's just start with what's in front. It looks like we've got some vintage He-Man. It is dirty. Of course, if you guys saw that hoarder video, oh, it's broken right there, but it's not terrible. It's still usable, still displayable. If you saw that video, you know, most of this stuff was outside. It was in bins, plastic tubs, like we put our inventory away in, outside, in the elements. So a lot of it's pretty dirty. Some of it's in excellent conditions. There might actually be a couple of new items in here. I don't know. I did pick up several new items while I was there. But, so anyway, we have vintage He-Man. I can't remember what this thing is called. There's a dead spider right there. And this is 1983 Hong Kong. So I'm not going to look up comps for you guys on everything, but after we finish recording this, I might look a couple up live. Like I said, there's the one action figure that I'm hoping is in here. I'm praying it's in here because I think that it's worth well over $100. And if it is, I'm going to be super excited. But I'll put, we might look that one up live if it is in here. And then if there's anything else, I'll research afterwards. If I find anything else that's like a crazy valuable item in here, I'll put comps on the screen at the time that I pull it out of the bag. So you'll get to see. But anyways, 1983 Hong Kong. I think that's right. The wheel turns, and that's what makes it turn. So put that down here. This guy, I believe, is a McFarlane toy. It just says oh, this is a vintage. 1994 Playmates. I'm pretty sure that's a Spawn character, one of the McFarlane Spawn characters, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to check into it. Looks like, oh, he's missing a shoulder pad. He should have another one of those right there, but still a really cool figure. This guy, I'm going to look him up and see if I can figure out exactly who he is. If he is from Mars Attacks or if he is what do you call it? One of the Universal monsters. There is the one guy with the brain, so like I mentioned earlier in the video, but I'll look him up and we'll probably put a comp on the screen for him. This is a really nice looking Spider-Man. He's not, I don't think he's vintage unless he, look at that, his legs are backwards. There we go. What the heck? I'm struggling. Oh, his foot was turned around, dingus. Oy. He's pretty cool though. His wrists move. He's got multiple joints in his arms. What's his date? Does he have a date on his foot? 2004 from Spider-Man movie. That's cool that it tells you what it's from. So there we go. That's probably pretty decent. Probably 10 or 15 bucks, I would guess. This little guy was sitting in this Batmobile here. It looks like he's a little Power Ranger. 2008, so he's kind of vintage. Looks like somebody was either the person who whose home I picked this from, either they were selling or they were buying. I assume it was all buying, but I don't know any history on them, so I don't know. Like this one here's got the little tag on it too. That one said 2, this one says 3. He's a little rough. He's got weeds stuck in him. He's very dirty, so all these are going to need some serious cleaning probably. 2002, so he's a little newer. Not the 80s stuff. There's a Power Rangers over here. I cannot remember this guy's name. He is posable. Like, you can move his arms and legs, and his waist looks like it's supposed to, but he feels like hollow plastic. Like a harder plastic. Made in China. Bandai. 93? 98 maybe? I don't know. Can't read that one hardly. Let's see. I'm going to try to not read the date on everything. I know. That's one of the things I first look for. This is definitely older, though. 2002. He's in pretty decent condition. Needs a good wipe down. He'll look pretty good after he's wiped down, though. So, what a weird... His leg is weird. Look at that foot. I'll have to mess with him and see how that's supposed to be positioned. He may not go in that little crate because he's a little too thick. What is this, a banana? I found a banana. Wonder if this goes to a little monkey plush or something. It's got a hole through it where I would bet a thread would hold it onto a plush or something. What the heck? That's strange. Cool though, whatever. That can go down in the crate. Let's just get this out of the way. It's covering up a lot, so we can't see as much. But it's really cool. Ooh. What happens here? There's buttons. Push down there and that pops out. You do something with the steering wheel? No, it just turns. This looks like probably animated Batman, right? Batman the Animated Series, I think is what they call it. It's not dated or anything. It is Mattel, but it's in pretty good shape. That's a cool piece. That'll be awesome in the booth or probably on Dibdit. I bet you it'll end up in the booth. We've got a Little Tykes little tiny tractor. That's cute. Some sort of a little dump truck. I don't see any branding on it. Does it work? It does. That's cool. Move the little lever and it goes up and down. A little sticky, but not bad. Hope that wasn't loud. Sorry, I just dropped that right in there. Another Power Rangers figure with some more grass. I'm going to be finding pieces of grass everywhere. What's this guy? He's interesting. What does he say? Bandai. So this is more possibly Power Rangers. Possibly, you know, something like that along those lines. What did he pay for him? $2? $2? I'd pay $2 for that in a heartbeat. Just to flip it. I bet you it's worth more. Oh, no. You guys see that? That's not good. His tail's eaten off halfway by a dog, so... Oh, dang it. Same right there. That's been chewed off by a dog. Dang, that sucks. I mean, I guess $2 is correct. I don't know. Maybe I'll put that in the booth and just note the damage. Because I think some people like to take action figures and paint them and turn them into, you know, little works of art or into something else completely. So that might be a good candidate for that. I'm not going to throw it away. It's just way too cool to be throwing that away. What do we got here? The Joker. He's kind of, oh gosh. This is what I'm worried about. I don't know how well you guys can see that. His face has this like black mildewy residue on it. It looks like it's going to come off. I hope it does. There's a couple of figures in here, like this one here. He's right here. That Xena held up earlier in the video. He's got a lot of little spots on him too. I can't tell if they're dirt or if they're mildew. If they're mildew, we might have an issue here, but we'll see. This is, I believe this here is the guy, News Channel 6. He's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Kind of an obscure one to have. I don't know how many of these they made, so hopefully he's worth something. I'll put him on the screen, but man, he is dirty. He needs a real serious scrub. We might have to do like a container and just sit one day and scrub and get these things clean. And, you know, as long as it's not too much effort, I don't want to put too much into it if it's not worth it. 1997. Does it say Carl's Jr.? Yeah, this is from Hardee's or Carl's Jr. Little Garfield. Hey, look at that. I don't remember picking that up. It's a, what do you call these things? Daggum. Not Disney Infinity. It's the other one. Come on, you guys are yelling it at the screen. I know you are. Skylander. Jeez, oh Pete. Skylander. We sell those for about $3 a piece in our booth. Here we've got another, oh, more grass. Another older Ninja Turtle. Can't read their tag. He's definitely older. Oh, 2004. I thought he looked a little bit older than that. Maybe not. So, there we go. Another one. What we got here? Oh, a squeaky toy. Hope your dogs didn't just go nuts. I'm sorry if I triggered them if you have a dog. Play School Baby, made in China, Sesame Street Muppets. So, just a little squeezy toy. That'd be like a good bath toy, probably. What do we got? Oh, a Batman. So I have some toys that Zena's niece and nephew have been coming over to play sometimes on the weekends. And we had these two like robots. One of them has a little Joker figure in it. And the other one had a Batman, but his head was like torn off. Like it looked like something had ripped it and broke it off. So I had to throw it away because it had a little sharp edge on it. So I need to find a Batman. Hopefully this one will fit in that toy because I told them I would look for one because they know that I have tons of toys. They get so excited to come over here and see what we've brought home. So here's we got, it's an old Cowboys and Indians playset. Got a couple pieces of fencing there. And there's another bag of them here. So I'll probably put these, I might leave these separated and, you know, or dump them all out and split them evenly, and then we'll put them in the booth. We'll bag them up and put them in the booth. I have sold this kind of stuff in the booth before, long ago when I first opened it a few years ago. So I automatically grabbed those because I know that I can sell those in the booth for sure. Let's put those to the side. Ooh, I've got this table really low, so my back's already hurting. We've got a squeezy, probably. No, he doesn't squeak. A little squishy Mickey. He's got a thrift store price of 99 cents on him. He's older for sure. 1991. He's very, very cute. Oh, here's another Batman. Maybe that one will fit. His legs are a little closer together, so he might fit. He's definitely 90s. Yeah, 93. I've got a bunch from that line. That almost looks like Lassie. Like Little People or... what's the other one? I can't think of. There's another. I was thinking Loving Family is what I was originally thinking, but I don't know. You guys recognize that? It does look like a little Lassie dog. I don't know what those dogs are actually. Is it a collie? Used to always call him Lassie. Most kids probably don't even know what Lassie is anymore. Another little Batman. Nothing too special. What we got there? Some kind of robot. His little... He might be missing a piece. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe that is supposed to... it looks like it just hangs off there. Doesn't look broken or anything. I have no idea what that is. Mirage? Mirage did Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so maybe he has a connection there. This little guy, no idea, but just super duper cool looking. If you know that one, let me know. I'm gonna see... He looks much older. Yeah, Hong Kong. Multi-Toys. Hong Kong 1983, maybe? 83, I think is what it says. Hard to tell. What's this guy? Whoa, he's neat looking. He looks like a Transformer of some sort. Hasbro, 2008. So he's definitely newer. I bet you he is Transformers. I don't see the... Oh, there it is. Transformer logo. Figured it out. Deciphered it. Deciphered. There is a little Spider-Man. Zena's nephew absolutely loves Spider-Man, so he might end up with some of them. Oh, I thought that was another one. It's a little Superman there. His legs are a little wild. That one looks like he got into an accident or something. Another Batman from that same line as earlier that I mentioned. What is this? Oh, is this a stone troll? I don't remember what these are called. This might be stone trolls. I'm not sure. If it is, stone trolls can be pretty valuable depending on size and which one it is, you know. So 1992 applause. I'm going to sit that to the side. That might be a pretty good one. We'll see. I'm probably wrong. Coneheads. Not going to pass up a Coneheads figure. How often do you see those? Like, never. I don't know that I've ever actually held one before, so looks like that's the mother. I don't think I've ever actually seen the movie Coneheads. 1993, looks like. Playmates. That's pretty cool. We've got another Ninja Turtle. This one's definitely more modern. He's got wheels on his feet. Missing something off his back, but I grabbed any Ninja Turtle I saw that wasn't completely destroyed or broken. This guy, there's a face in there. Oh, look. There's a little dude in there. He's like a little... Looks like these clothes hold his legs in there. That's interesting. Fuel intake in the back of his thigh, or does it go in his butt? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, he makes noises and stuff. I don't see any markings. I have no idea what this is from. So definitely shout it out, guys. If there's anything I show that I don't know what it is, please shout it out in the comments. I would love some help. This will help, you know, you guys can help me out quite a bit, I'm sure. I mean, I'm going to Google lenses. That takes a while to Google lens it all, but... So this is vintage. I threw one in the tote down there earlier. This says 1995 on it. That's Power Rangers, so that's cool. I have sold those before broken. Here's a couple of Pez. I don't see any more right there in the immediate location. Really old Batman Pez. This one, if I don't have one already, I'll have to check my shelf. I haven't fully packed up my game room yet. I'll have to double check my Batman shelf and see if I have that one, because it's certainly older. What you're really looking for with Pez, if you guys aren't familiar, these feet. If you ever find them in those feet, they were never made with feet, and it's just this, straight down. Those can be worth quite a bit of money because they're much, much older. They're like the original Pez. That one's dated 1992 on the side of his face right there. I didn't see a date on that one, but that's really cool. Those are neat. Little Dino. All right, I'm interested in this little guy. I keep seeing his feet, and I don't know what he is. He's some sort of little bear. Lorimar Telepix, LJN, Wolf. I don't know. T Wolf. It's not from Teen Wolf, is it? It has the letter T and then Wolf. Maybe that's somebody's name. Almost looks like there's a hole right there. I think that's just the little detailing, but that's an interesting one for sure. Let's grab this thing, this gold looking thing. Don't know what the blue thing's for. It looks like something was attached to it. Oh, it's a switch. Why is the switch right in the crotch of the toy? I don't know. This is a weird one. Very strange little feet. No idea what this guy is. No real markings, just battery sizes there. So he does some... Oh, wait, here we go. What's this? Family Dollar Services. So this is probably just a little knockoff toy. He's still really cool looking, though. Oh, Star Wars. Little wind up from Burger King. Big old Mickey in here. He's a cutie. Looks like he held something. Like he probably sits like this and hold... I don't know. No idea on that one. Joker. That's a cool one. Don't think I have any of that one. That one's really neat. Batman. And he's got a little... Okay, that's fun. Make him fight. That one's pretty cool. Looks like there's a button right there, but I can't tell. It didn't press when I pressed it. Got a Disney Infinity 2.0. I actually think I have one of these listed right now with the little power disc that goes with it. This, I think that this is like from He-Man, from Motu. I'm not 100% sure. I'll look this one up for sure and let you guys know if that's what he's from. But that's certainly what he looks like. 1988, it looks like, Malaysia. So, not sure on that one. Let's see what else we got here. This guy. He's naked except for he has a built-in shirt. I do believe this is, I want to say this is the G.I. Joe, one of the 12-inch. He is Hasbro, 1996. So, I'm going to say, yeah, he's probably a G.I. Joe. Holy crap, he looks like Channing Tatum. Look at that face. That's creepy. He totally looks like Channing Tatum with a little scar. Am I the only one that sees that? Y'all let me know. Does he look like Channing Tatum to you? That's funny. We got a Magic Mike. Naked Magic Mike. This looks like it's from Star Wars. It's a thinner plastic. Oh, I don't know what came off of him on my hand, but... Oh. Something right there. Looks like a little piece of paper. Actually, I thought it was spiderweb for a second. What do we got here on the legs? Made in Hong Kong. Lucasfilm. 1981, I believe. So would that be original Star Wars? Let's look this one up real quick. I said we would look some things up. Let's do... We're going to Google Lens him and see... Whoa! Somebody's asking $65 right there. Hoth. That's what I thought he was a Hoth. Let's see. Vintage 1981 Star Wars. Let's see. let's do this. We're going to go here. We're going to speak it in. 1981 Star Wars Hoth. And filter, condition, used. And so there's 245 listed. That could have a little bit of a mix of things. We'll see. Sold 171. That's not terrible. And yeah, there's some little other things in here too. Look, there's one right there for $35.99 plus shipping. Yeah, there's definitely some other stuff. Somebody sold this one for $15, and he's probably in a little bit closer of condition to this one. You see there's like glue lines there where his little halves are glued together, and they've yellowed a little bit. So pretty close to that one for $15. So he's not amazing. $24.50, $18, but think about it. If you guys remember everything we bought, this bag, all the other bags, all the plushy stuff that you saw, we paid $80. I say we because Zena was with me up there, but it was actually me by myself who picked all this stuff. I wish Zena had been with me. So I'm thinking this guy's going to be 15 to 20, possibly 25 if I'm lucky. He might go in the booth. I don't know, but he's pretty cool. So I'm going to set him to the side. Let's see what else we got here. This is really cool. I've been a Batman collector for a really long time. I've kind of slowed down with it because I have so much. But this is really neat. This is dated 1964 right there. That is rad. Now that's for the print on there, so I'm going to have to look it up and see if this really is from 1964. Because it could be like an 80s when the 1984 movie came out and they just used that logo. But I kind of think it might be 60s. So that's really neat. It's the super mug, so I'll look that one up and put it on the screen for you guys. Like I said, we're not going to look everything up live. It takes a little bit too long, but this is like a McDonald's toy, I think. Little Joker. Got a California Raisin. These are awesome if you guys see these out and about. This one's actually in really good condition for where I found it. It does have some like mildew or something right there. Hopefully that'll come off. Other than that, he's pretty clean. These you can easily sell for $3, $4, $5, depending. Some of them are much more rare than the others. So keep an eye out for those. Oh, here's a sticker to something. Beware of blast. I'm going to sit that to the side. Because if it can be glued back onto whatever it goes to, if I have it, that would be cool. This is a little tiny... has some kind of a sticker right there. I don't know if that's supposed to be there. 19... something 80. It looked kind of like 1984. It's definitely a little Cabbage Patch Kid. It's just a little plastic figure though. Oh, it's got a tiny little booty sticking out. How funny. What's this? Is this McFarlane again? Yep, McFarlane Toys 2001. Looks like a elf lady or... I don't know. She's pretty cool looking though. Very heavily detailed. This kind of stuff can be worth some pretty good money if you find the right, like the Spawn figures. We've sold quite a few of those for a decent amount of money in the past. And we got another Spider-Man. He's got something. He does... oh. Push that button in the back and his hand moves. Got a little rubber Mickey Mouse. Fireman Mickey Mouse. Applause. No date. He's cutie though. Oops. Bounced right out of that box because he's plastic. And we've got a Flubber toy. This is the little train. You could connect it. Oh, there we go. He spins. Probably from the 90s, I bet. Doesn't say, but I remember those toys coming out. Oh, Thundercats. That's cool. That could be pretty good. How old is this one? The older, the better, of course. 1986 Thundercats. That might be a gem. I will look that one up and put it on the screen for you if I can find it. That is pretty cool. Setting that one to the side. Here's another little rubber figure. Some of these little Smurf figures that are, whoops, that are marked Schleich on the bottom can be pretty good, pretty decent. This one's from 1981, so he's a little rough, though. We've sold several of those in the past. Another little rubbery PVC kind of figure. Little Taz, no date or anything. Oh, yeah, he does. 1991, so that's cool. Love Taz stuff. That is loud when I drop that stuff in there. Got a little Fisher-Price pull behind train. And the little rail just moves. That's all it does. But that's older, 1964, so that's cool. I don't want to toss that one down there. Oh my goodness. Is this Justin Bieber? I don't even remember grabbing this. That's funny. I think that's supposed to be Justin Bieber, but his hair is chopped off. 2009, so... and look at those shoes. Yeah, so I'm betting that is probably Justin Bieber. That's pretty funny. Definitely don't remember picking that one up. Got a little, is this Fisher Price for little people? Probably, yeah, Fisher Price Toys little tractor. Got an ET with the birthday hat on. What's this little guy? Oh. Is this Motu? Is this He-Man? It looks like a pencil goes through him. He reminds me of somebody from, I think it's He-Man. Let me look him up real fast. We're going to Google Lens this one, just so we can identify who he is, because I totally recognize him. I just don't remember who he is or what he's from. So, $5. It's Thundercats, not He-Man. Thundercats. So I'm going to put that with our other Thundercat figure over here. So it looks like people are asking $5, $10, $15. Of course, you know you need to actually look stuff up fully to get a real value. Got this guy. He's interesting with his hair. He's got a little faux hawk going on there. And this other guy that I've got in my hand, I think this might be a Muscleman. If it is, that's cool. I don't think I've ever found any. Definitely much older. Is that a Muscleman? You guys let me know. I know some of those can be worth some decent money if you get them in. I think you have to have them in lots for them to be worth much. Another bag of the Cowboys and Indians. These ones look a little different. The fences are the same, but the figures are a little... Like this bigger one here is what the others look like. These are a little smaller here, so I'll separate those out. What else? I got this big old burrito. This was one of the very first things that I found. This is 1997. It's got some like mildewy looking spots there. Hopefully we can hand clean that. He's got his little outfit. That does not come apart. I don't want to pull on it. It looks like you have to pull it up and over, but... He's got his little weapon, which is built in, so that's cool. But that's a really cool figure. He's probably a 12-inch figure. And he's heavy, so that one's really neat. Let's get some of these big guys out of here. The old Hulk with a $5 price tag. These we sell for like $6, $7 in our booth, so grab that one and grabbed Captain America. $6 is our pretty average price, and you see those things everywhere. This is some more vintage Ninja Turtles here. This is really cool. Is it missing parts? I wonder if this sits down on something. This is supposed to shoot pizzas. You put a stack of pizzas in here, and they shoot out the end. It does have a battery pack here. Let's see. Everybody pray, no batteries. I don't think there are any in it. It's pretty light. Hey, and it actually looks really good. I bet you that would still work. I don't have any batteries sitting right here. I did have some C cells sitting here, but I don't anymore. So I feel like that sets down on top of something else, though, that I may not have. But it's got a lot of stickers and stuff on it. I wonder if this this little Beware of Blast sticker belongs to it. It's actually still a little bit sticky, so it might. This is cool. That is really long. That is probably 14, 15 inches long. Somebody sits there. Hey, does that chick sit here? Here she is. Those look like the same color scheme. Is this McFarlane? Oh, he's missing a foot, y'all. Dang, man. This is LFL Hasbro. This is Star Wars. That's not her. So they look like they could go together. So that's some kind of Star Wars figure, but he's missing his stinking foot. Maybe we'll get lucky and it has fallen off in the bag. That would be super cool. Got another Ninja Turtle here. Still haven't seen the one that we're looking for. Hopefully we'll see him soon. That one is a little, was that probably 2004? 2002. He looks a lot like that one we saw earlier that was 2004. This is Jurassic Park. One easy way to know Jurassic Park, which you press his little tail right there and he bites. A lot of the newer ones have these little DNA stickers on the bottom. This one is not dated that I can see. Oh, yes, it is. 2020. So not everything that this person had that I picked through was old. So this is pretty new. And it works. And it's very, very clean. It looks like it makes sound. Hopefully there's no batteries in there. It doesn't look like there's any corrosion popping out. But that's a really cool dinosaur. He's got the little tiny little hands. Got another guy here. Is he... What is he? Some kind of surfer dude. He's got a tattoo. 1998... What the heck? His rear says 1998 Mattel, and the top of his body says 2000 Mattel. So, Don't know on that one. That's interesting. Who knows? Kind of like I wonder if that's a random Ken doll, because I know that Barbie dolls have more than one date stamp normally. One for the head mold and one for the body. This is another good, quick way to see Jurassic Park. Like, this one doesn't have a little DNA sticker, but it has the JP, so a lot of the newer ones have that as well. And this one is definitely... Oh, this one's not that new. This is a 1993, so hey. I didn't realize they had that stamp on them when they were that old. That is really, really cool, and that excites me to have vintage Jurassic Park. Very cool. What do we got here? A little Star Wars. Ooh, he might be older if we're lucky. 1995, so not terribly old. Not 70s, but still really cool. Little Stormtrooper. Got this little guy. His head, it looks so tiny for his body. I know he's wearing armor, but he's got some green on him. You see that? This one must have been touching water. That really does concern me. I know a couple of people reached out when I first did that other video and talked about them having... possibly having mold and mildew, and that is something I'm going to look very closely for. Yeah, that guy, he might have to go. He's a 2008 Darth Vader, but he's all rusty right here, and he looks like he's just a bakery crafts, so he's like a cake topper or something, so probably not valuable at all, really. We got a Ben 10 figure. You can identify Ben 10 by the little hourglass if you're not familiar. And some Ben 10 figures are quite spendy and valuable. So I'll have to look him up later. This looks like maybe Power Rangers. Nope, Mirage Studios. That might have something to do with Ninja Turtles. I don't know. Don't know at all. That one's interesting. Okay, let me move this box because it's really full. We'll lay the other one down there. We've got a Little People. We've got some more Little People right here as well, so I'll just put him with those. But a little gargoyle looking guy. He might be from the show Gargoyles. I'd see 0 markings on him though, so I'll have to look that guy up. Let's pull this out of here. I see lots and lots of... We've got... Oh, hold on. Alpha's hitching a ride. We'll show him in a minute. So, little old school Little People little truck. The Little People bus with a bunch of figures in it. There's some more. And I see some more and some more. I just shoved Little People. Any of them I found that were pretty clean. You can see there's a lot of different versions of them. That one's a much older one. I just grabbed any that weren't super duper basic. Like, I mean, she's basic, but I tried not to grab a bunch of the same thing over and over again. There's a lot of the older ones there. Let me put these down. I see more. I see more. Here's another one. There's a bunch more. I tried to put them all in the same spot in this. Oh, she's got hair and stuff. Oh, she looks angry. It almost looked like a raised eyebrow, but it was a piece of grass. She may not be a little... I don't think she's Little People. I'm not sure what she is. A little sailor. Another little girl. Okay, some of these are a little rough. Rough. Another one there. Oh, a little redheaded girl or boy. Another one with a hat. I see a couple more right here. And a chair. A couple more. Another one. Is that it? There's one. Ooh, I think I just saw something cool. Oh, shoot. Okay, I think that's all the Little People. Look at this chair. What is this? Jack's Pacific, 1999. You push the lever down and the seat raises. I guess that's to boot somebody off of the chair. Look at that. That is Dwayne The Rock Johnson right there on a magazine in the pocket. Got this really cool looking horse. He's from some kind of TV show or comic book. No idea on that one. Don't see a brand. Oh, here we go. If I can read it, it's on white, so it's really hard to see. Mirage. Okay, so what else did Mirage make? Is this also Ninja Turtles? Doesn't look like Ninja Turtles, but I know that they did do some like medieval stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure there was a medieval line, so no telling on that. I'll set that to the side. Got an old, I don't know why there's a zip tie around him, but old Darth Maul. Applause. Can't tell the date on it, it's too small. This is really cool. Ninja Turtle skateboard. It's got a That's for kicking the Foot Clan and getting rid of them. So, little party skateboard, Let's Party on there. It's got a moving fan blade. That's really neat. I definitely don't have that one in my collection, but I don't need to be collecting all this stuff still. Little Fry Kid, McFry Kid, whatever they were called. I think that's a Little People. Got a Little People cow, it looks like. Made in Hong Kong. That one's very old. That's really neat. Is that an actual G.I. Joe? Let's see. We'll look under this light right here. I can't quite read it. Don't know if that's a G.I. Joe or not, an actual G.I. Joe. Here's another one. That one's Leonard. Got a... Hey, this... No, the colors don't work right on that, so that wouldn't... Don't think that goes to him. So, little soldier guy. C-3PO. This is a Transformer. Now, I've sold one of these before, and he was all silver. It was this exact same one, but his body was silver as well, and he sold for quite a bit. It's been a while since I sold him, but he sold for, I want to say, 50 plus, but this one actually is in better condition. It's just not the silver version, so I will 100% look this up and put it on the screen for you guys so you can see how much that one's worth. I'm going to set him to the side as well. Anything I'm really curious about that I want to look up, I'm setting to the side. Oh, we got some more Little People. Little People ambulance. Might be another Muscle Man there. Got a Little People car with a little fireman in there and a couple of other little figures. So just a little car. That was like one of the cleaner ones that I found. There were tons of Little People vehicles, but they were rough, man. They were in bad condition. There's a couple more. Man, I got as many Little People as I can find. That one's got a little silver construction hat. This was in that Little People car. Little Leonardo. He's older, 1990. Got the Foot Clan from Ninja Turtles. Lots of Ninja Turtles stuff. Who's this guy? Don't know. Hasbro 2009? Really? Yeah, 2009. Let me know who that guy is. He looks like maybe he's from a Batman series or something. Another Little People. Got a Care Bear. Just a little rubber figure. This, I've sold this guy before. This is Cowboys of Moo Mesa. This is the Buffalo. I think his name is Buffalo Bull or something like that. They're all like... all these funny looking cowboy characters that are animals, but they play cowboys. They're really cool. I think this is worth like 15 bucks or so, 15, 20 maybe. I'll put that one on the screen for you as well. But I have sold that same one before, so that's cool. I love finding stuff that I'm super familiar with. Got Jack Skellington. How cool is that? He's one of those bendy Christmas things. Is this vintage? That would be really rad. What do we got? Surely that says 93 and not 83. I don't think that came out in 83, but 1993. That is really neat. That might have to get listed just for Christmas. Let somebody buy it for Christmas. What is this guy? No idea. It's like a little skeleton dude. He's pretty neat though. Another little, this is Leonard. I just looked one of these exact ones up the other day. That's funny that he's in there. I just looked one up. Another probably Power Rangers or VR Troopers, Bandai, so it could be either one, I think. I think Bandai did VR Troopers also, so not 100% sure on that one. Little Star Wars like McDonald's toy, a Millennium Falcon toy, little one. Not anything old. This is another probably McDonald's or something. This is Carl's Jr. He's got a string around his face. Superman from Carl's Jr. Another Batman from that same series I showed earlier. There's a bunch. They did so many different... They did like the same figure, just different colorways. I'm pretty sure that's one of them. A new old stock pack of Cowboys and Indians. Kevin Durant. Look at those muscles. Oh my gosh. His legs are puny. This jersey makes him look massive. That is hilarious. That's going to go in the booth. For sure, even though he's a traitor of the Oklahoma City Thunder, left us for Golden State. Boo! No, nothing against Golden State, just most of us were mad when he left, the way he did it. Little People. A really old, looks like he had a string, like a necklace through his hat. Really old Chuck E. Cheese. He's not dated. It just says made in China, but he's like a hard plastic. He's got some spider webs going on there. We got Captain Picard. Did you guys see that? I just flipped that out. That's the one I was looking for. That is the one I was looking for. So there we go, Captain Picard. Let's look through the rest and then we'll go over this guy. I'm just going to sit him right there. This looks like more vintage TMNT. Oh my gosh, how old is this tape? That has probably been on there since the 90s. Some little kid wrote 75 cents Alex on it. Yeah, that's definitely old. Yeah, 1991. I wonder how long that tape's been there. For real. That's super cool. I did not know that this existed, so that's really, really rad. I like that a lot. Very, very cool. What's this? This might be VR Troopers. I'm not sure. But it kind of looks like it. I'll have to look that one up or, you know, like Google Lens that one to figure it out. This rabbit is from TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He has a funny name. Unagi, you know, from Friends. He does the Unagi. Y'all probably think I'm crazy. I think it's Usagi, though, is his name. So, vintage Ninja Turtles. What is that? Oh, this is the foot to something that we had earlier that was missing its foot. Is it this guy? I think yes, it's his foot. Sweet. His or her foot. Whatever. We don't know what you are. Just needs to be glued in, I guess. I'm going to leave it separate and lay it right here so I remember that. Let's look at this vehicle here. This looks like old. Yes, it is. Very old Ninja Turtles. You can see them there in the windows. 1992. So that is really cool. That's in really pretty good condition. It looks like... I'll have to look it up and look a little closer, but to me, just first glance, it doesn't look like it's broken or really missing anything. I don't know. I'll have to double check it. Very cool, though. Very, very cool to find something like that in that good a condition. We got an, sorry, guys. 2004 Chewbacca. A little tiny E.T. He looks much older. My hands are so dirty now just from doing this. 1992 E.T. figure. Another Star Wars, McDonald's, nope, Burger King, 2005. That would have been from like episode 1 or something. Jack Sparrow, Alf on a magic carpet. How cute's that? 1990. This guy, whose head is right here, looks like his head needs to be glued back on. Well, actually, I'll probably still put a little dab of glue. It goes on there okay, but... Oh, that's neat. His head and his legs move when you do that. So there's our two that are falling apart. We've got Bullseye from Toy Story. That's cool. He's got a little something on his foot there, but... Is he marked? Like, does he have a date? I'm wondering if he is from when Toy Story first came out. No, no date. No date, just all the other info. So there's that. Oh, there's one other guy hiding over there. Another Leonard figure. A vintage, obviously vintage, Power Rangers, 1994 Power Rangers, like dirt bike kind of looking thing. And this is the one that I was looking for, guys. This is exactly what I was hoping was in here, and it's exactly what I hoped it was. So this is a, see if I can get that lighting a little hair better for you. This is a crossover that Ninja Turtles did with Universal Monsters. This is the Invisible, he's supposed to be the Invisible Man. Let me put some comps on the screen for you, because after I looked him up again and I was totally shocked at what I saw. So I'm thinking, even in this condition, I can probably ask 120, 125. Just guessing. You guys will see there on the screen some comps. People have sold him for $200. People have sold him with all of his accessories for like $450. It's ridiculous. These are very, very hard to find. Kevin Commonwealth Picker actually just sold one from this line that he picked up. He paid like $80 for it and flipped it real fast for, I think, 125, maybe 150, something like that. But he had the Creature from the Black Lagoon version of one of them. So this is Michelangelo. His was either, I want to say, was either Donatello or Leonardo, the purple or the blue. So, sorry about my phone going off there. So, this is really exciting. This could pay for everything and then some, and it's all just gravy after that. So, 1994 Mirage Studios. What does this little price tag say? Can we read it? Thought I saw marking there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess. It looks like it says $5, which I wouldn't doubt because most of the toys we've seen out of this bag were like marked $2 if they had a little tag on, $2 to $5. So that's probably accurate. But there it is, right there, guys. That's amazing. I'm pretty stoked on that one. That's pretty freaking awesome, guys. I'm really stoked about that figure. I just knew when I was in that yard, I was like, is that a clear Ninja Turtle? Whatever, I'm gonna throw it in the bag. It just looks cool, so maybe it is something awesome. I have a lot of Ninja Turtles. I have drawers of them in my game room. I have a big tub of them, plus a ton of accessories in storage. And they're just sitting there, and I don't think I've ever seen those Universal monsters until recently. And finding one, I mean, if you guys been watching the channel very long, you know. I have, look, there's the Bride of Frankenstein. That's a zombie, but Creature from the Black Lagoon. I've got Frankenstein. I've got pretty much all of the Universal monsters up and down my arm. Like, I love the older movies. They're pretty cool. I recommend watching The Mummy. That one's good. Watch Dracula if you haven't. The ones from like the 30s and 40s, they're just good. There's something about them, I don't know, it just like draws me in. So to find something else that I love that is like a crossover, that's really cool. Am I going to keep it? No, I'm going to sell it. I want that money. I'll take the money for an action figure. I'll do it. There are a lot of things, if it's lower dollar, I'll just keep it because it doesn't sell for much and it's cool and I enjoy it. So, but that's one that's, it's definitely going to go. So I got to get it cleaned up and try to get it listed as soon as possible. But like I said earlier, we got a lot going on right now, so it might be a few weeks before I get around to it. But anyway, guys, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed digging through that bag with me. If you want to see some more, maybe we'll go through a couple more of the bags at storage. We kind of peeked at them a little bit in the very beginning of this video, but there's a lot in there that you can't actually see, so we could probably actually do 2 of those bags in one video, possibly because they're not as full as this one was. So let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed doing a deeper dive like this, and maybe we'll do some more of those videos in the future. I had a good time doing it. I'm going to do it anyway, so if you guys enjoy it, then I might as well film it. So that was why I decided to do this. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notified when our videos come out. They are every Tuesday and Saturday. And we do have that new series coming out. If you watched the last video, like I said before, go back and watch that video. It's only like, it's less than 10 minutes long. I think it's like 8 minutes and some change long, so it's not much at all. And you'll get to know, you'll know what's going on with us. So definitely go do that. And I guess I'll talk to you guys later. See y'all. Bye.